Hey, 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 I got my beautiful melodious voice back. Got some great comics. Let's start. Hey, ladies and gents, your pal Rob here. All right, so I went to a show last week, or I did a show last week. I got some great new books to show you. Let me show you what I got here. Let's start with this one. This one I always buy whenever I see it for a good price. This is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers #1. This is Hamilton Comics. This is from 1994, I believe. And this is their first appearance in a standard comic book. So there's other appearances in other issues, but this is the one, this is their first real comic right here. This book could be had for about, I think it's like $30 or so. And Power Rangers are really popular, and I think in the future, this might be a book you want to have. All right, next book I have here is Star Slayers #2 from Pacific Comics. This is from 1982. This is the first appearance of the Rocketeer. And from what I have heard through the internet rumors or spec sites, there's supposed to be a new Rocketeer movie coming out sometime in the future. This book's gotten really popular. This book always sells. This one I always have for sale. This one always sells. This book goes for about 30 to 40 bucks, depending on the grade. And I have this book right here, all new. This is Peter Parker's Spectacular Spider-Man #116, a book that was nothing for a long time. And now that they've cast the Foreigner for a future project, I'm not sure if it's Craven or not, maybe it is, but anyway, this book got hot. This went from being a $1 bin book to now a $30 to $40 book raw. You believe that, this book? Wow. So if you see this one in dollar bins, you gotta pick it up. Hey guys, I got breaking news. One of my favorite online retailers, Infinity Comics, is no longer doing eBay auctions anymore. They are now selling exclusively on a site called HipComic. And if you want to find out where they are, check them out on hipcomic.com/stores/Infinity Comics. Then I have here Darth Vader 14, and this is from the 2017 series. The special thing about this comic is this is a early Ahsoka Tano appearance in Marvel Comics. It's brief, but it's still in there. And Ahsoka Tano's coming to a Disney Plus series, I believe, in the future. So this book might be worth getting. This book goes for about 20, 30 bucks too. And I have Jim and the Holograms #7. This is a variant. Now this comic right here is the first published cover and interior art of Jim Bartel, one of my favorite artists. This book will run you about 30 or 40 bucks. And this one, sometimes, if you're like me, you may find this in the dollar bin. I was very fortunate to find it. Anyway, this is Jim Bartel's first comic book published artwork right here, which is pretty cool to find that one. We got here Star Wars Allegiance. Now this book is not cheap. This is, I believe, the only photo variant of Daisy Ridley or Rey from The Force Awakens. It's kind of popular. This one will run you about $50 plus. And if you find it like in the cheap bin, you know you got to pick it up, like I did. All right. Then we have here the Submariner #67. This is the debut of Namor's suit here. You know, will we ever see this in live action? Chances are probably not, but it's still kind of cool and something new. You know, Namor in his new outfit. And I have here Doctor Strange 170. This is one you can find for not very much, although I think it has gone up a little bit. This is the first cover of Nightmare, one of his major villains. And it might be worth getting because I think we're going to be seeing Nightmare possibly in Doctor Strange too. All right, next book here is Journey into Mystery 86. And this is a cool Thor appearance here. This book's not in the greatest of shape. The cover's detached, but it's still cool to have it. This one will run you about 200 bucks. This is also the first full appearance of Odin, albeit it's in one panel, but it's still his first full appearance. If this were in higher grade, it'd be a lot more money, but glad to have this. And this issue right here is Daredevil #7. And for those who don't know, this is Daredevil's first issue where he has his red costume. Because previously he had a yellowish and red costume which looked a little tacky. This is his first issue where he's wearing his red costume, or debuts his red costume. And it's also a cool Daredevil Submariner battle cover. So this one goes for a little bit of money. This one will run you $300, $400, $500 depending on condition, and higher grade, obviously. Then I have here Fantastic Four number 50. This is the iconic Kirby art, I believe, and this is his first solo cover. I believe it's prior to Silver Surfer 1, so if you want something cool, Silver Surfer 1 will look good with this one right here, if you ask me. And this one's in good condition, good goes for about $300 to $500. So if you get one for a couple $100, it might be worth picking up. All right, ladies and gents, these comics right here, I purchased them in January, early January, and they finally came. It took almost 4 months to get these comics. I was getting really anxious, but they finally came. These comics, by the way, were also a total cover buy. Anyway, here's one right here. Niobe and Dura number 1. This was a total cover buy. This is by Stranger Comics. Never heard of them before, but here's the cover right here. This is the trade dress issue. They're all the same cover, by the way, just different iterations. And this is the Virgin variant. Now I hope that Lisa, if you're out there, I hope you got your copies finally in. Anyway, got this one. Then I got this shiny cover. One right here. It's kind of neat. And I got this metal cover also, which is neat. See that? So, like I said, these books were a total cover buy. And I hope that you guys enjoy your comics when you get them. I'll see you later.